This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Check, 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 check.
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Wilson will throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
from the shotgun. Wilson. His throw incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over first and...
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Flush to his right, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Reed returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy...
And oh, he coughed it up, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And some room to roam now. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there. It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20, 10, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Seahawks.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
For Seattle.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And the Seahawks first down.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Chris Carson, the Seahawks.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Wagner. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Wilson rolling to his right. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
4th down.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Seahawks 14. Seahawks 7.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard
From
line.
midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 50 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
He was
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
9 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
49-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And
now it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett, it's complete.
Wilson's pass.
Given 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. That is caught inside the 5. 14 yards that time for number 14.
At the 3-yard line.
Penny will try to punch it in, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Seahawks 3-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Jamal Adams.
Final play of the half, it's Wilson rolling to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down.
Metcalf, incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
This is Carson. Down to the 25.
Wilson with the handoff to Chris.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Carson. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. 1st down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me.